live from Tyler's studio with Channel 17 News.
Welcome back to Channel 17 News. I'm Marvin Oates.
And I'm Owen Topher.
And we have the news.
Alright, our first news for the story today is Snoop Dogg. He was caught with 10,000 pounds of weed in his Illinois.
Whoa!
I know, that's crazy. 10,000 pounds
I can't say
weed.
that I'm not accused of it either.
We've cheated a couple times here before.
Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and cut that there. I'm going to take it next with Monster Truck Rally Gone Wrong. It's not Monster Jam, it's this one. It's a specialty one, and where does this one, Grapevine Square?
This one is, I think it's at the corner of Grapevine Square and Coral.
Cool! Yes, 4 monster trucks collapsed, corroded.
Oh yeah.
Exploded.
Crazy. That
everywhere.
engine just went boom.
And
Crazy.
Let me just say, it was that bad. It was just boom.
Boom. Yeah.
It was really, that's what it was.
Yeah, now, please send out your prayers and your hopes and wishes and dreams to these drivers of the car crashes. They
No one died.
Nobody died. They were injured. They had a couple paper cuts. That's about it. And now we're going to be moving on to our next story, which is a pretty sad one. Again, with the crashes, we have many crashes across the nation, and this one's a pretty severe one. This one is the Wienermobile. Everybody loves the Wienermobile. It's a beloved vehicle that everybody just enjoys and will want to look at very often. And it actually crashed while going through a tunnel. The Wienermobile was just too big for the tunnel, and it couldn't fit in there, and it just crashed. And can we give a moment of silence for the Wienermobile here? Let's just give a moment of silence here. A good five seconds.
Good counting.
All right.
Good job. We all know that Owen can count now.
Yes.
Can count.
All right. Next story with Marvin.
All right. Well, I am Marvin, and I am talking about Tyler Tube TV has gone bankrupt.
Well, as some people know, I mean, they are our withholders.
They are our production.
Yes.
They are the company that owns Channel 17 News.
Yes.
They are the ones that kind of works on all this for us. Actually, putting this live project on for you.
This is live, Channel 17 News.
Yeah,
live. This is full on live, guys.
We've never done this before, and you'll find out eventually once we start laughing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take it to your first commercial. Here we go. I'm Buzz Bunny with the Scrubble Brush. And guys, in to help me premiere my item is good old Joe Bonnet. Tell them about it, Joe.
I got jail.
As you can see, we got richer because we got better bonnets. I'm Buzzy Bonnet.
She got me out of jail.
We're Buzzy and Joe Bonnet reported for you on the Scruffle Brush. Hey, $2.99 a penny.
Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, Owen, you got a good story for us?
That was a pretty good commercial. I do enjoy some of the commercials that we have on the show. Now we're going to be coming to a little bit of
We love Bozy. We love Bozy.
She's a sponsor of the Channel 17 News.
She is.
Crew. She gives us
she's
some
the one
money.
that helps paint our walls.
Oh yeah, her paintbrushes are the best. I do recommend them. Now we're going to be moving on to our next story, which is the spider infestation. Okay, so our studio is, of course, like the intro says, Tyler's basement. Now, from the Tyler Tube TV production studios. We're actually in the basement of that production studios, and there has been recently a spider infestation in the studio, and it's pretty bad. We have spiders walking up on our legs.
I was gonna say, I mean, they're camera shy, so they usually don't show themselves in our view. But
behind, the floor is covered with them. Yeah. I
it's like rabies. You're like scratching and foaming.
Our legs look like World War II, and like the bombs and stuff. It is horrible. These spiders are horrible. It's pretty bad. It is like World War II with all these spiders in here.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
I mean, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing you the annual KFC story here on Channel 17.
So recently we've obviously done the Golden Colonel.
The Golden Colonel, one of the most famous awards here for Channel 17. Well, there's a new contest, and the award is Colonel Stick.
Colonel Stick. It's pretty awesome. The Colonel Stick is actually better than the Golden Colonel because you actually features a stick and the Golden Colonel did not. So now you want to tell them about how you can win this
Do you want to win this Colonel Stick? Well, it's really not a contest, but the person who spends the most money at any one KFC store has a chance to win this. Now, if you spend over $300, you are entered to win. You're entered to win. That doesn't mean if you spend $300, you'll win.
$300!
But you will be entered to win this golden Colonel Stick. It's actually not golden, but if you want it golden, I'm sure you can make it golden on your own.
Yes.
Do you want to win it? Go to KFC, spend $300. You'll be entered to win the raffle. Entered in the raffle, and if your name is drawn, you will win the Colonel Stick.
All right, now we're moving on. So recently there has been a whole rollerblading tournament down in Wichita, Iowa area, and with this tournament, there has been a lot of crashes. You know, people fall if they're rollerblading and stuff like that. But recently, there has been a man that was rollerblading, and he was about to go into a tunnel and actually ran into the Wienermobile.
Oh my God! What is it with the Wiener?
The Wienermobile it's crazy. It was a huge issue, and actually, it was more than one man. It was the whole entire his whole entire team that ran into the back of the Wienermobile after it crashed, and unfortunately, they did not come out very nice. They
didn't come out very nice.
It didn't come out very nice. They came out like sausages.
Sausage.
Yeah, they came out like little sausages.
Okay.
And they are actually in the hospital getting treated right now. So,
right now. Well, ladies and
with the
gentlemen,
next episode.
Actually, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take you to Bollywood breakouts, everyone's favorite, and then
Bollywood breakouts.
And then right after that, we are gonna go to a commercial.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to Bollywood Breakouts. I am here, and we are going to be talking about some movies. Now, these movies are really cool. Now, we have some new movies such as Space Jam. Space Jam's a good one. It's the new legacy. Space Jam, a new legacy. Now, with Space Jam, it is so cool. LeBron James is in there. LeBron James. You like LeBron James? He's in that one. Now we got that's a new coming one. M. Night Shyamalan? You like M. Night Shyamalan? He did that one. You like M. Night Shyamalan? Yeah. That's a pretty good movie. Now we also have Boss Baby. You like Boss Baby? You like Boss Baby? Boss Baby's a good one. You should go watch Boss Baby. That's gotten a lot of tickets sold. You like Boss Baby? You should go watch it. Now we got a new one. You like Luca? Luca's a pretty good one. Go watch that on Disney Plus for free. Luca. You like Luca? Go watch it. That's it for Bollywood Breakouts. I'm Marky with Bollywood Breakouts. I'm back with the scrape scrubble. Now this thing could scrape the poops, and could scoop the scoops get the poops. Now this thing has a wide little scooper doops, and you can scoop the poopies with the scoop the poops, and the poopity scoops. And scoop the poopies, that scoop the poops. Scoop the poopies with the scoopity poops. Now I want you to buy this right now on www.scrapethePoops.doobiepoop.com. Scrape the poopies. Scraping all the time. Alright,
welcome back everybody. Alright. There is a new superhero out.
A new superhero.
And no, it's not older Luca, as Marky said in the last segment.
Marky? He's a pretty good one.
Cheechman.
What is that of?
Well, listen. This is a superhero that deters smoking pot.
Oh.
He is a giant joint. Mm-hmm. A cigarette. He's a giant cigarette, as Owen's fixing his tie. Mm-hmm. He's a giant cigarette. The coolest part about this new guy is that he has smoke that comes out of the top of him. It's like really cool. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have any really big superpowers. The only thing, he's really good deterrent for smoking, and he's also a good mosquito killer because he smells pretty well. You don't need them citronella candles or the bug spray because if you got Cheechman on the way,
he is on the way.
You'll be doing okay.
He'll deter those Cheechmans.
Oh, and what do you want to talk about?
All right, now let's move on to our next story.
Let's do it.
Now, since we're on the topic of Cheech.
We're on the topic.
There has actually been a humongous Cheech identified in the Amazon forest. Now, this may not be good for us because that Cheech will move its way from an Amazon forest on its way to us here in Wichita, Iowa.
Really?
It's actually going to hit Possum Gate, Kansas before it gets to Wichita, Iowa, obviously. It's going to be a serious issue here. Now, within the next 10 days, you'll see a difference in a drop in the weather. And of course, just live your normal lives. You don't have to worry about this at all because it will eventually dissipate. Hopefully dissipate before it gets to us in the Wichita, Iowa area. If you're located in Possum, Great Kansas, it may not be a bad idea to get the hell out of there because you're going to be dead.
All right. Well, if you're going to be dead, I don't really think that that's something that you want. But, quite frankly, I think we should take it to Jimmy Jigadag for a quick look at the weather, and then we'll be right back for another story.
We'll see you, Jimmy Jigadag.
Hey everybody, it's me, Jimmy Jigadag. Thank you, Marvin and Owen, for sending it over to me. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the weather because right now we're going to do the full weather forecast a little later on the show. Well, here we are right here in the United Good. Up here in the Cucalichi Canal, your guys' favorite Cucalichi Canal, and up here in Mexico, as you guys can see, there's rain aloft. Over here in the Papaluda, Pennsylvania Canal, that's actually new. They just constructed that about a week ago. It's kind of down here where these clouds are right here. That's the Cucalichi. So as you guys can see, there are clouds up here. We'll give you guys a better look at all of our maps and everything else happening. I'm Jimmy Jackardick. Back to you.
All right.
Oh, that was
Thank you very much, Jimmy Jigadag.
Jimmy Jigadag. Well, Possum, Great Kansas. There is a balloon drive.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. It's the balloon drive is for if you need a balloon,
go get it in Possum, Great Kansas. Do we know what types of balloons they have?
Well, they have long balloons, they have wavy balloons, they have big balloons.
Heard they are doing a special Wienermobile balloon.
Yeah. So there's going to be a balloon artist there, obviously, and I think Marvin knows a little bit more about that because he will be down at the
I will be there. So if you guys want to come meet the only good anchor on Channel 17, Marvin, you can come meet me down at Possum, Great Kansas on Clementine Boulevard.
Well, that's actually going to be that is not today. The dates are going to be later, but he'll be down there. So you won't.
I'll be there.
You won't see him in this episode down there because it is going to be later in the week.
Yes, that is where the balloon drive is. Possum, Great Kansas on Clementine Boulevard. If you guys want to stop by, go get yourself a balloon and have some fun. Well, right now we're going to take you to commercial. We'll be right back with some more news. Hey, I'm Marvin Oates here presenting you my new product. Dog food! Oh! I twisted my
You actually did! That was a pretty good commercial.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a little technical.
See, Marvin can also be featured in the episodes. I don't remember when you did that. I was behind this camera, as you know, you heard me laughing because Marvin actually did take a pretty good injury there. He twisted his ankle, which was pretty bad.
I did actually twist my ankle. On a real note, I twisted my ankle.
Yes.
And that was about 45 minutes ago. It doesn't feel any better.
All right, now we're going to go to my story, which is the skydiving marriage. We're going to have a good story here. So, obviously, Possum, Great Kansas is known for its very tall buildings. And recently, they actually had a marriage up there and then skydived right after the marriage. They got married, put on the wing.
The wing.
They put on the
wings.
So they did. They put on some
parachutes,
and they jumped off the building, and they had a fun time trying to get that ring on that finger in the air. It was crazy. They dropped the ring, and the woman, the wife, she got it in midair. The ring was coming out, right on there, and they were pronounced wife and husband, and it was amazing.
Because what else would you be pronounced after you're married?
Wife and husband.
Exactly. Well, the doctor off Channel 17 News. Some of you may know him. If you are a frequent of this show, you may know
he was
Doctor.
Featured in a couple of the episodes.
Just one of them, actually. He was arrested.
He was arrested for, it was a drug scandal that...
But it had to do with the Corona killer, which was featured in one of the episodes he was in. He sprayed it on people, and it, gave them some sickness or something.
It actually gave them COVID-19. He, in the episode, he referred to it as the COVID killer, but instead he was giving people COVID-19 so they could eventually become immune to it. And unfortunately, that is a law. It's a law not to do that. So he got arrested and got pulled over by the police.
So, I mean, don't spray stuff in people's faces.
You don't want to do that in any way. You don't want to do anything to
But you know what we want to do? We want to go to social stats.
Social stats.
Because we want to talk to you about social media.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to social stats with Marvin and Owen. All right. The great things of doing it live. Well, right now we're going to talk about YouTube.
YouTube. All right. Now, we got TylerTube TV. Obviously, you know, he was bankrupt. He got bankrupt.
Yes,
Bankrupt.
as a previous...
Bankruptcy.
Yep.
And we want to talk a little bit more about that here on social stats because his channel is currently on YouTube, as you guys know. He is owned... We are owned by TylerTube. Yes. So that's going to be an issue for Channel 17 News. Now, for Channel 17 News, we are just going to have... The quality of these videos are going to have to go down, or these news channels are going to have to go down. Yeah. Because, you know, he is bankrupt, so we are living off of our own budget here. So,
our own budget.
That is going to be an issue for future things here now. Now, we're going to move on to...
Insta. Actually, I'm going to take his paper because I don't have the notes. Instagram. Charlie D'Amelio. You guys know Charlie D'Amelio? Oh, there it is right there.
I will be doing that one for TikTok.
Oh, what is my...
Instagram has a new filter.
Oh, Instagram has a new filter. If you can tell, we're really good at rehearsing.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram has a new filter. Do we know what the filter is? Did they get...
Well, I think the filter was a huge cheech.
Oh, a Cheech filter with Cheechman on it. It has Cheechman on it.
It had Cheechman.
So this filter has Cheechman on it, and basically when you put your face on it, it turns you into old, like what you would look like after you smoke. Cheechman walks in, like...
He wipes it up,
He wipes you off, and it turns you back to normal. It's kind of right now, we're kind of in a don't smoke mode here at Channel 17, and with Cheechman on the board.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to be moving on to TikTok, kind of like what Tyler said. He kind of spoiled it for you guys.
I did, but it's sneaky.
So Charlie D'Amelio has been swatted by the government, obviously, and she's been taken to an unknown location. So we are actually looking for her in the Cheechmanville area, and we're gonna have a bail out there. We have contacted where she might be. She might be in the Possum Grape, Wichita, Iowa, Cheechville area. Skeeter Beaker area. But that is still on
investigation. At this point as I'm switching back. Yeah. Because what we're going to do right now, Jimmy Jackerdick looks like he's having a grand ball over there at the green screen. We're going to send Jimmy Jigadag with the weather.
Jimmy Jig!
Thank you, Marvin and Owen. I'm Jimmy Jigadag with your full weather forecast. Everyone's favorite for the daily. Right now we have clouds and radar. This is what I showed you in the sneak peek trailer thingy-majigga that I did. But right up here, you guys see this rain? That's rain. This is where it's precipitation that builds and falls to the ground. That also happens... Oh, wrong side. Right here, you guys see these clouds right here? You guys see these? Those are clouds. That's what produces the rain. And so over here in the Populita, Pennsylvania area, that's where we're getting this rain that's shifting this way. If you guys can see right down here, there's more of that. The skinators, or I meant the skinator tater potatoes. That's kind of what we're worried about because we have high temperatures. Okay? So over here back in the Populita, Pennsylvania department, you guys see that? That's blue. That is the ocean. You guys know the ocean? That's where the water is that goes up in the air and comes back down. So then you guys see this? It's really cold over here. It's really hot right here. Then you have the Kukalichi Canal, which is right down in here towards the Canadian region and up towards Mexico. It's also really hot. But down here in the Kukalichi, it's very hot there. And that's where you guys see that rain up aloft. That's where you guys see the rain up aloft. Okay? So, here's the severe storm risk. As you can see up here in Wapaliti, Kukalichi, Palaquinqui, Bonquiqui, there is this area. You guys see this right here? That right there is slight. I'll get that in a minute. Right around it is green. That's that's marginal. Right down here. See this down here? That is Mexico. In this green, that's Mexico. There is also a slight chance of raining meatballs down there, but we're still deciding if that's going to be dependent on the Wednesday's side of things. If Wednesday shows that, then that's what will happen. But up here in Bonquiqui, this is kind of where we're having the more serious, severe weather. We're still trying to decide if that's going to be good for us or not. Here is our next map. So, Partly cloudy, 85. Partly cloudy, partly cloudy, partly cloudy, mostly sunny, sunny, and sunny. And here's the temperatures: 85, 86, 86, 87, 86, 85, and 85. That is just a little daily. This is kind of what's going to happen throughout the day. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw up the full ranger for you folks, as I try to not fall over. It's going to be really nice weather, actually. As you guys can see, a lot of these days are alert days. And if you guys notice why these are all alert days, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 alert days for the heat, with a heat index of 100 on Friday, 100 to 105 on Saturday, 100 to 105 on Sunday, chance of thunderstorms Monday, heat index of 100 to 105 Tuesday, heat index of 100 and 105 on Wednesday, and the same for Thursday and Friday. If you guys can see 91, 94, 97, 94, 90, 95, 96, 96, 97, those are the highs, and right below are the bottoms. Our average high for the week is 89, and that's your mom. Thank you guys. I'm Jimmy Jackardick with the full weather forecast, recording and reporting for you. I'm Buzz Bunny.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to sell you the turtle. Now, this turtle is very cool because it's made out of rocks. Now, these rocks were harvested from my hands, and my hands hurt very much. They hurt very much. Now, these turtles, you can buy them for very much on my website, www.turtle.buyNowTurtle.com. Buy me turtle now. $15 turtle. Buy very much.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Jackardick.
Buy a turtle.
Thank you very much, Jimmy
That's kind of
Jackardick,
what we've learned.
for the weather there. Thank you very much. Now we're going to be moving on to the next story, which I will be presenting. It's really cool because we have lots of locations that we talk about, like Cheechville, Macaville Titties, and actually talking about Macaville Titties, there has been a recent festival. It's kind of like a farmer's market, but for food trucks.
Food truck festival.
Yes, actually, it's what it's called. It's the food truck festival. Now we have a bunch of food trucks coming around, and there has been a big spotlight on this food truck. It's called Bill's Hot Dog Stand. Now, since we have the Wienermobile.
Bill. Hey, Bill's a local to us here at Channel 17.
Yes.
He often stops by.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for Channel 17 episode 8, where we interview Bill and eat some hot dogs.
Yes. Now, Bill is a very good person. He makes amazing hot dogs, and they actually are famous worldwide. He has many locations across the world, and we got the chance to meet him, and obviously in episode 8 you'll see that, and it's really just an amazing festival there. So go visit it. There's only one more day left, which
One
is
day
tomorrow.
left, folks. Well, this is kind of a sad story depending on which way you look at it, but it's okay. The Coochie Canal was dyed pink.
It was.
Marvin, I think you interviewed the mayor of the Coochie City. Do you have more on why this was dyed pink?
Well, we didn't get any footage of the interview, obviously, but I do have some notes I can read off. So he was very keen on dyeing the Coochie Canal pink because for obviously breast cancer awareness, and I think that was an amazing thing that he did for the people that suffer from breast cancer, and it was just an amazing little thing that he decided to come up with, and we are very thankful to have people like him that can bring awareness to the breast cancer, the people that suffer from breast cancer, which is, I mean, it's a serious story, like you said, Marvin, and it's just a nice thing that he did.
The Coochie Canal here says it is 40 miles long.
It is 40 miles long. And that's why it's called the canal.
Wait. He said there was 74 gallons of pink dye. Yeah. 74 gallons of pink dye in a 40-mile.
I mean, he said that it cost a big chunk of money.
But he said it all went to donation, right?
It was all
driving
for
out
donation.
cancer, I think, is what it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
it's a really cool thing for a really good cause. Go down to Coochie City, to Coochie Canal, and visit the dyed pink Coochie Canal.
Now, I want you guys to go and donate to any breast cancer awareness page that there is, and really pay it forward for the people that have suffered.
And speaking of paying it forward, Owen, you have a story about that?
I do have a story now. So, it's really cool because obviously we got a comic of Cheechman, and Quick Trip, the Quick Trip has now had a mascot they have a mascot now, and it is a Quick Trip Man, and he is shaped like
Quick Trip Man.
Quick Trip Man, QT Man, and he is shaped like a taquito. And it's awesome because yes, and that is one of the most famous eating things at Quick Trip is the Catito. The Catito.
I'm messing everybody up today, folks.
Yes, and it's really cool because he will be featured now as the logo instead of the QT logo. So.
All right, so check for your local QT for the new mascot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have Home Run Henry is out today. He is sick. Not with COVID, he's just a little sick and he's spending time with family, so...
We got Dugout Doug!
Dugout Doug is coming in for your sports.
See ya.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Dugout Doug! And today we got some sports for you. The Coochies have won the tournament against the Dug-Eye Dugs against the Mookity Mookies in a tournament of the Battle of the Wind. They have won from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. Now these games, they are outrageous, people. These games can get crazy. So if you want to buy your tickets now, go to www.coochie.com and visit your stadium today to see your little Coochies. Now, soccer. They have won. Soccer has won. Now we got a bunch of teams that are going to the finals. Also known as the Moodies, the Doodlitties, and the Coochies, and the Coochie and the Goody Coochman. They're all going. They are all going. Now on to baseball. Baseball. Baseball's a good one. You go baseball, and there's a ball, and you hit the ball, and now on to basketball. LeBron James has won Space Jam against the Toon Squad. And that's it for sports. Thank you.
All right. We have one last story for you guys before we head off and do something a little special here at the end of Channel 17.
Yes. Now, okay. Obviously, this is our first time doing live Channel 17.
And it is 100% live. If you guys can see right over here this recording symbol.
Well, it's not 100% live. So we have the commercials, we have the weather, we have the sports that we actually pre-record
in the weather teaser.
In the weather teaser with obviously
green screen and all that. We pre-record
with the green screen, and we actually get the guests on, and we
so anything that's not us sitting at the desk is basically pre-recorded, except like social stats, Bollywood.
Social stats and Bollywood. Obviously, you saw me taking off my tie. Which was pretty cool. Because me and Marvin get to do social stats and Bollywood breakouts. Well, Bollywood breakouts was actually not us; it was Marky.
Well, it technically should be Mikey McGee.
Mikey McGee, Yeah. But it is really cool that we get to do live Channel 17, and from now on, all of our Channel 17s are going to be live, and it's going to be very cool.
It makes it easier for us.
Editing,
there's no editing to do. It's just creating the pre-recorded things, putting them into the Stream Deck. We use a Stream Deck to switch views and stuff, so like if I want to bring up our anchor names, I just press this button and I come back to this button. So I can just switch through and I can go through them and just bring them up as I need to if we pre-record them, and then this is all just live, and then I'm just scrambling through and changing everything on a monitor over here that I can see OBS, which we stream through OBS, and I can see everything that I do.
He's got his mouse over here.
Got my mouse, so if you guys see me like clicking and stuff over here, I'm changing like my screen on this, like changing what buttons are here, watching the stream here. I have it on my phone over here. I'm on OBS here. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing. I'm doing stories while pushing buttons and changing screens. And then Owen Top Hat is over here doing this stuff.
Yeah. It's actually very cool doing this live. So is there anything else to add?
No. Thank you guys for watching as we go ahead and cut off because that just stopped automatically. Well, you guys can still hear us and see us, but there's a big screen that says movie's been stopped automatically. That's okay. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in another Channel 17 News Episode 8 recording
and reporting
for you.